morning, good afternoon, or good evening to everyone. Today is October 8th, 2020, and yesterday we have discussed about the pledge of Luntiang Aghama. And today we are going to talk about why did I make or why did I push through in making a new religion here in the Philippines. Though there are many religions already established, the traditional one, such as the Roman Catholic, the Iglesia Ni Cristo, the Bible Baptist Church, the Muslim and the Buddhist, but do why do I establish a new religion, which brings the weakened religion in our country? So before we begin our discussion right now, or my sharing time to you, I want to read a poem that I wrote on July 4, 2007, and it is about persuasion. And here I said, I am persuaded to follow my conviction, to pursue my dreams, to achieve my goals, to be who that I will be, to live not to be someone who I am not, and suffer forever in living a life of deceit and pretension. I deserve to be one, to practice my rights and of liberty, to enjoy my life as free and not binded to anyone, to take control over me. I will walk into the path which gives light to my life, that will enable me to be a person who really I am. I will set about I will set aside failures and non-responsiveness of people that will hinder me to achieve my goals. But instead, I will gratefully accept all the challenges that will come and face the consequence of my actions that will equip me to be a better me. So this is a poem that I wrote that serves an encouragement to me to continue on what I am creating. And so far from 1998 up to 2020 at this year, this poem still work for me that and reminds me to do the things that I really like to do. Yes, we have so many religions have set around us, and most of this religion have their doctrines, have their teaching to do this, do that, and be like this, don't do that, and so on and so forth. But this religion that we have, um, it's a way of suffocating us because of the requirements of the policies of the they are implementing. But yes, when if you are a member of the church, the pastor or the minister would always say this is required for your own good. Do this so that your soul will not be forsaken. But in reality, this religion that are available easily available at hand, no, are giving only a burden to everyone instead of liberating everyone of from being on searching their own identity. They are pushed to walk on the lives that are not their own, such as on being a Christian, you are asked to be a Christ-like individual. But with that, you are neglecting the reality of who you are. And at the same time, for us as a Filipino, since our country has been dominated and colonized by the Spanish colonizer, and there are many other foreign nationality that came through our land, we almost neglect who we are and what we do in the past. We are a Filipino, and before we became a Filipino, our ancestors already have their form of worship. They have their God in their life, but right now many people have forgotten who is the God of the Filipino. Do the ancestor really call upon Jesus Christ, Allah, or Buddha in their life? If you will, in Luntiang Aghama, we have make a timeline of evolution of religion in the Philippines. So right now we are in the Christian era, and the Christianity arrives in our land on 1500s and 1521. But before that, on 1300s up to 1521 up to now, the Islam, the religion of Muslim, arrived. And even before 1521, we know that the Hindu and Buddhists have established their empire into our land. That's why we have a belief in the Diwata. But prior to that, what is the belief, the religious practices of our ancestors? If Hindu Buddhist doesn't arrive, if Muslim doesn't arrive, if the Christianity doesn't arrive, who is our God? And Luntiang Aghama believed that from the beginning of time, from the time of the creation, we have a strong relationship with the divine. This is evidenced by the monument that we could find in Angona, Binangonan, Rizal, the Angona, Binangonan petroglyph, where it shows a cave curving, wall curving of our ancestors, that they write images of man, animals, and alike, no? And according to that, according to the archaeologists and experts on petroglyphs, they said that this is a form of prayer. And you will be shocked when this petroglyph was started. So they believe that it started from 3000 BC to 2500 BC. So it is even prior to the coming of this modern religion. So our ancestors have their connection to the divine. We know how to pray. We know that when we do something, God, the Creator, is watching us. So in Luntiang Aghama, the purpose of Luntiang Aghama in this land is to revive that identity that we have. We don't wear other shoes. We are standing through our own feet and doing our work in the glory of our God. And probably the one thing that most appropriate to know is the respect of our parents. And you don't want to exchange your parents, your mother and father, to other individuals, right? No, and this is our goal, to bring back the children to their parents, because most of the time right now, through the modern religion that is spreading around the world, they have neglected the importance of honoring their parents. But it is also biblical that it is said to honor their parents. But right now, what happened? Instead of honoring our parents, we are honoring foreign individual. We are honoring foreign God. In Luntiang Aghama, in Apos Lair, what we are trying to share to everyone is to go back to our nature, to go back to our original faith, to go back to our parents, to cultivate the love and the relationship that we have. Most of us are trying to build a name through social media, through internet, through podcasts, just for people to like us. But the question is, do your family likes you? Do your family loves you? How much love are you giving for them? And this day, we are encouraging everyone to go back to your family, to say hi and hello, I love you, to your mom and dad, to your brothers and sisters, because you are one family, and in that family, God has blessed that to be your sacred religion in life. So until then, see you again tomorrow, and may you all blessed be peace. Mayari na pag-asating.